Anyway, okay, so okay, since sitting in the chair, so I was going to say this is set it off part two. All right, but you know what? Why bother going back to some of the stuff that I thought if you already been watching me, you should already know. I've already talked about the fact that I have been Soul School Cafe, by the way, independent since 2007. I have been in radio since 84, 85, whenever. First marriage, and I've talked about. I'm not even going to bother about some of the stuff in my past because I talked about that. All you need to do is just come up and talk to a sister, and I will tell you my story doesn't change because my story is the truth. Only a pathological liar has to change stories like they change people, like they change mistresses, like they change all these people they sleep with that they never do. You know, the fact that I said no to somebody, this industry is some bullshit, whatever the industry may be, and it seems to come in a variety of ways. It can be the music industry, it can be politics, it can be religion, it can be government, it can be everything. Oh, mushrooms, kids, don't let shroomy kids. I'm talking to my military brats now, okay? Don't let the stupid nepo shroomy kids that don't have a life, that don't understand what it is to be in a real fight. Their parents may have been in a fight in the industry and stuff like. I don't give a good goddamn at this moment. I'm talking to you. Don't eat this shit, all right? There's mushrooms that you can buy in the store. Don't eat this. Don't let dumb people who tell you to do shit that they don't do convince you to do something that you don't need to do. You're smart. You're smarter than that. I'm talking to my military brats. You're smart. Hug a tree. Hug a tree. Hey, Captain James. It's Captain James and me. Lieutenant, no, Commander Valili. Valili. Commander V. And Captain James. On our enterprise. And that's another thing, the lie. How many of you people were paid to spy on me and then knowing that, okay, we know how we can get to her because she hates that energy when people like steal her shit. But doesn't anybody, who doesn't hate a thief? So you all justified that, right? Because you said, well, I had to feed my family. What was I supposed to do? I didn't have another choice. You did have another choice. You always had another choice. I have been faced with so much drama and treachery over the last, all my life, 67 years, right? The fight that I have been made, like the fight that to like not want to take the vac and just let me be me. At the beginning, I was the experimental child. See, I was the one that shut Footbreak down for the most part because it was after I went through my episode January 26, 2020, and next month everything got shut down. And they said, and I remember telling you that night, the night that Tyler won the Grammys, oh man, how long has this been going around? How long have I been targeted? What has this really been about? Was this you, or was this someone in your house? Either way, you guys have been doing this. They know who I'm talking to right now. And if it's some of you who've been gang stalking me because they paid you to gang stalk me, God's coming for you, but you believe in God. And no, 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 no. Let me tell you how. Let me tell you what doesn't work. You people plead the blood of Jesus. I plead the blood of Jesus. I plead the blood of Jesus. You say you love Jesus, but then you eat of the body and you drink of the blood. What is this slime? It's like the sun. Valis setting it off. Daddy said, let us say that. That's fine. Okay. It's like a line. What's a B? It's like a line. Where you want me to go? Okay, right there. Yeah, this is so weird. This is so weird. It's like, look at that. That is like, wow. That is not a camera trick. Wow. Directly, direct sun hit. Okay, yeah, this pleading the blood of Jesus, and I eat of the blood, and I eat of the body and drink of the blood. You understand how kids perceive that? Clearly, you don't. My parents realized when I was able to like go. Then they went, you read, you research, and you tell us what you know. That's when you know you got good parents. My parents did not force me into the stuff that they grew up in, into their experience, because they were here to grow and learn and master their will in their life too. And so that's why I realized why they never went back across the river. What's I talking about? Oh yeah, I was talking about burning bridges and FOB and how my mom went. Kelly's Heroes, always one of my favorite movies to this day. Kelly's Heroes, I feel every military brat and every military person needs to watch Kelly's Heroes at least once with Clint Eastwood. I feel that you do. I feel that it might be old fashioned for you, but it's not. It's a timeless movie. It's a timeless movie. That and Tropic Thunder. for laughs. It'll get a little bit of levity on everything. It really will. So if you watch Kelly's Heroes and Tropic Thunder, if you the captain agrees, watch those two movies, and then you'll have a better you'll have a better clue about me. So I'm not going to argue with the plan. Hi, honey. I know. I got money to make. So I'm going to walk and talk in a minute. And I'm going to sit here in my chair. I got time. Okay. But, yeah, watch those two movies. So my mom went for my birthday, Burning Bridges, Mike Curb Congregation. And there's a couple of videos of that. It's the Kelly's Heroes version. And it's the Mike Curb Congregation themselves version. Both of those versions of the video Burning Bridges, watch those videos on YouTube. Watch those videos. Mike Curb Congregation, when he got the whole tribe, when he's got his whole congregation, and Kelly's Heroes, the with Donald Sutherland, that, and Don Rickles. That was such a classic movie. But that's what's going on right now in different types of ways. You know what I'm saying? It really is. But I know I'm tapping again. But anyway, today is that day. And I saw Matt Smith today, too. Well, someone who looked like Matt Smith. I love my troops. Oh, wow. Okay. Girl. My mind just went off on somewhere. Yeah, but Burning Bridges. That's why I've never had a problem burning bridges. Because I love that song. So I realized why my mom and my dad never went back across the bridge for their land or for their property or to build. Because you know at a certain point when shit's not real. Why would Lot go back to Sodom and Gomorrah? Why would Abel give Cain another chance to stab him in the back and club him? Why would Medusa go back to the very gods that raped her? I'm not tapping now, I'm slapping. But anyway, yeah. And so, so it's that part. So no really need to talk about that. It's just that when it comes to heart, if I don't feel your heart, if you haven't shown my heart, if you showed me who you were, then that's what I'm going to take on it. My parents never left me in darkness with what to know. They would tell me, learn, and I realized that my parents were like nobody's parents. That's why I'm like nobody. Everybody, well, we're all the same. Well, we're not all the same. We're not all the same. We're not all the same. Everybody is different to a degree. You can have identical twins and they're still different. We're not the same. You better watch saying that you're the same with me, because then that means you're going to have to go through the same things to be me. And anybody who's been raped more than once, spiritually or other, and then, you know what, it's one thing to do it spiritually. I mean, it's one thing to do it when you do it physically, but if you have that ability that you can do it spiritually too, oh no, you got to be dealt with. Mom and dad is coming for you. You know what you did, whoever that was too. So it's that part. And that part, but did you die though? No, bitch, but you about to. You done mess with the wrong. Okay, I got it. I got money to make, and it's already taken care of, okay? It's just going through. But see, you got these masterminds who think that they can really jack you like that. And they come in all levels of the industry, whatever the industry may be. And so they got all these people to gangstop me. And I guess they thought I was going to be Twitch and blow myself up in a bathroom or in a hotel room or be that type of bitch to keep giving out money or something like that, realizing this is not a charity, and I'm gonna put another hoe up over me, since this is a game you play, like my life is a game. Okay, so mote that be. You gonna see who's the winner of this game. Katana Val, uh, KV. But the fact that this happened, I'm walking and talking because I got money to make. I told you I'm triple tasking today. Thank you, thank you. I'm appreciative of all my blessings, by the way. I have been blessed by such a wonderful, and I had to change up my energy. Because once I cut off that community, once you see the devil, even if it's the devil in you, I told you we all can have the devil in us, it's true. But once you see the devil, then it should just not scare you anymore. It just annoys you. I'm looking at this ghost. This ghosts have really been a thing that I don't like to see. I've seen it since a child. I used to say, don't come to me as a ghost. Come to me as, I don't want to see it. So my mom and my dad took that seriously because they know I still get apprehensive when I see apparitions. But hey, you know what? I can hear, what is it, clairaudience, clairsentient feeling, all your touches. I can smell, see all of that. But yeah, so now, here's what the industry will do. This man was all of that. Stationed at Fort Bragg as a lieutenant of the U.S. Air Command. Military generals and political figures visited Long Valley Farm throughout that time. After the war, he resumed his career with the First National City Bank, eventually serving as the bank's president and chairman. There is a reason Nancy Carnegie real legacies who want to build legacies find another legacy. My dad realized that some of the people that were around him was not what he was ever going to choose for a queen. And some people still feel some kind of way about that, I guess, that they weren't chosen. But my dad had a plan. What are these men and women doing today? And he also had, I had supposedly, well, I'm not going to get into that, but let's just say it ain't got nothing to do with me. My mom, you know, that nobody around her was going to match her energy. So she chose my dad. And they had me. Two masters chose each other. And my mom will me. Yeah. Hey. How are you? I'm good. How are you? Good, thank you. Hey. Hey, little one. Oh, he's got that look like, oh, no. Little people, sometimes you got to entice them to go walking. Grandparents know how to do that more than these new mothers and fathers do. They know how to, we're going playing. And really what they do is they exercise them. You know, if you do that around after dinner time or whatever, your child's having a problem sleeping, exercise their ass. Get that fat ass off the couch and off the game box and make them go exercise. We used to do that back in the day. We used to do a lot of things. We been outside. Y'all don't even know what outside can do. Nature walks, and it's that too. Now, I see the military commercials. I see all the commercials talking about nature walks. Man, there has been so much money placed behind ideas that came out of me. In reality, you can go back on YouTube if they haven't taken. I'm going to get ready to take some videos off so it can be more streamlined. But I've been telling you about this for over 10 or 11 years. And I've been telling you about this on Soul School Cafe since 2007. I've always been a different child. Now here's the deal. With these people, and they know who they are, you have the nerve, when my daddy dies, to try to hit on my mom at the gravesite. Had I not had respect for my mom and my dad and her grief, and had I not had God in me, I would have clocked the niggerish ass right there. The nerve. What type of brother are you? Business brother. Ellie Garrett, you know, co-worker brother. Mason brother. These muggles around here, there's some cheap ass cans. Things will never be the same. They will blame everything but themselves, and they will want to rob you of your wealth and your health, all for a trend. They want to be famous. They want to get it in. These people are not your kin. I don't care if they say, well, we have the same blood. No, we don't. I have the blood of my mom and my dad. I don't know you. Remember? I think someone else said that. I know you not. Ooh, that line is hot like today. Wow, I am setting it off today. And on top of that, when my mom died, like, didn't you have a code that's supposed to take care of each other and take care of people's children? So now everybody, like I guess, like for instance, everybody's going to support Beyonce and Jay-Z and Lil Blue Ivy, who we don't even know if that's their baby. I don't even really care. But if any of these bitches steal from me, you best be motherfucking where. And you know who I'm talking about. You know at this moment I don't care. You know one good goddamn thing about it. Bitch, I am not the one you want to play with or fuck with. This is not a game. This is me doing my thing. In reality, in real life, the real walk, the real talk. My parents dead and all you worried about the books. Hey sis. They got my girl out here rangering today. Yeah. All you worried about is some books. That's what you worried about. My mom and my dad paid for that. Like I did for that little cheap ass shit when I went over there. Paid all that money with all that. For a little pen or a little whatever. But my mom and my dad paid for that. Those hats. And they paid for those books. And they taught their daughter. They left a legacy. And that legacy was me. Or you were supposed to bring that legacy. Flowers. You threw flowers on your grave. But you don't want to save nobody but your pocket and the few who you try to put everybody else's ideas on and push them up to the sky. Building these towers to nowhere. And watch God come tumble them all down. Yeah, your Babylon tower is falling down. Because you built it on shaky ground. You fucked with the wrong one. It's hot. It's hot. It's hot. What would Matt Smith do? What would Dr. Who do? What would River Song do? Kill every Dalek in the house. I am shooting Daleks, honey. You just got a screwdriver. Go fix something. Like yourself. Anyway. But you people want to gang stalk me for your wealth. Those NFT and Bitcoin funds that you're waiting on, gone. Your EPU, shaky. Messing with me, showed yourself to be flaky. But I'm just doing me. Am I lying? I guess we'll see in 2023. Either way, I am just doing and being me. What is it to you? Why must you do everything I do? More helicopters. Look, flying right over me. That is so cool. I love it. My security team. Yay! Love you guys. Yep. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Mwah, mwah. I love my tribe because they know by now sis tells no lies. She's got stories, real stories. Even a bird. What type of bird are you? Oh. But the legacy lands, no. Legacy runs into legacy. So you got these legacy hoes. They're not legacy, but they claim to be legacy, okay? But it's the legacy that they stole. And then they want to claim that they did it. Like they did everything I did. But who was the pioneer? Who was the first female voice on Foxy 99? Me. Who was the one that brought you top 9 at night? First, me. Who's the one that brought you Cool Carolina Nights first? Me. Tony Light came up with the name Top 99 and Cool Carolina Nights, but I made that shit hit. I made that show in those hours between 7 and midnight my bitch. And my numbers were higher than everybody's. So much so that there was jealousy from within my camp because they could not believe that I was getting numbers like that. I had the #1 show in Wilmington that was 60 miles away. Ask them about it. That's why when Kai Jones came to Coast 97.3, they heard a familiar voice. Yeah, it was me. Because I was the loquacious, as Tim Groom would say, the loquacious Lady V of Foxy 99. And then it got to Wilmington. Same shit, different day. Because that was from somebody I worked in another lifetime. D103. And I'm talking about these high school reporters, some of these Christian folks who were hitting up on all these radio announcers. I'm up here doing my job. You want to know why these people got a problem with me? Because not a goddamn one of them can say they slept with me. Yep. Dismiss. Yeah, I got money in there, so I gotta go. Oh, wow. I really do. I'm running a tight show here. Child. That's all I had to say. I'm setting it off today, and I got money to pay. Soul School Cafe comes on this week. You'll see who and the type of music that inspires me. Until next time, do you, because you can't do me. Val Jones, Truth Thursday. I don't know what the planetary alignment is, but clearly it's aligning on me. Until next time, it's the O at Carver's Creek. Peace out.